welcome back to JP's Budget Collecting. Another episode of D&D with the boys. We are still playing Ghosts of Saltmarsh. We are currently deep beneath the ocean at Skyhorn Lighthouse, trying to figure out what is going on down there.
I just like how you say we're deep below the Sky Lighthouse whenever Goldie's
yeah, so Goldie's putting his gloves on, so he can get in there deep with his dice. Gotta, handle with care. So you guys are still attempting to figure out what is going on here, what is the cause of the issues around this place, and trying to clear Gargle's old family friend Lucian's name for what is going on at the lighthouse. So, where you guys left off 2 weeks ago now. Let's see, add this to the stream, and we're gonna zoom in a little bit bigger here, and there we go. So you guys had come around and discovered you'd fought some sailors that appeared to used to be alive, but had become some sort of thrall or something. But you'd circled around here. You'd lost Goldie somewhere along the way, and basically you saw a guy who's dressed like a captain, but clearly got something going on with him because he's a human and he's underwater and having no problem. And he seems to be controlling the Chuls, and you guys are in combat with a couple of Chuls, which are the big blue dots here. Another one of those weird guys with translucent skin is right here. The captain guy is here. And I need Goldie to roll initiative.
Who are the red dots?
So we got Nimrod and Felicia.
Okay. 17.
All right.
And the big white thing, that's Gargle's tornado.
Oh, okay.
Whirlpool.
His whirlpool, yes.
Yeah.
And he's got his whirlpool. So currently, just some condition things that are going on. Chul 1 is currently restrained by the whirlpool, as is this guy, as is the other creature within it. But Gargle is still grappled by that Chul. Meanwhile, the Woody delivered a stunning strike to this captain dude. So he is currently stunned on your last turn. And this one is because it got up and it is attacking. So no, it was not prone. I just hadn't erased it because it went last. So it got.
And I don't have any active spells going, right? No concentration. I think all my spells are done.
I don't believe so. No.
Yeah, I thought they were all done.
Yeah, I don't think.
I never put on haste, but I think I had a witch bolt at one point, but then it got knocked off.
Yeah, no, you don't. That wasn't even. Was that even in here? I don't remember. But anyway, no, you got attacked and lost your concentration. So
that's what I thought. Okay.
And the first person up is Nimrod, who is battling the Chul.
Okay, so got a question. If I go up to the little whirlpool white thingy, right up to it without stepping in it, would that put me within 10 feet of both Chuls or no?
So these are 5 foot. Wait, let me double check. Make sure my dimensions on my map are correct. Hang on. Make sure that these are actually.
If they're 10-foot squares, that would be a no. If they're 5 foot, maybe.
Yeah, I just need to find the guide to these maps real quick. Hang on 1 second. Yeah, these are 5 foot. So you're looking at back to here. So you're looking at, if you back up, you would be 2. You would be actually what Gargle, what is it? It's a 10-foot right? It's a 10-foot all around you, correct?
The whirlpool.
Yes.
I look it up again. Sorry.
Sorry, yeah, I didn't have that open. But if that's the case,
Yeah.
no, because it's on the other side of him. So because you can get 10 foot within of Gargle, but you can't get within 10 foot of the Chul without entering the whirlpool.
Space within each creature that enters or starts this turn in a space within 10 feet of me must succeed in the DC 15 strength saving throw.
So despite how I drew it, you can't get within 10 feet of the Chul in a straight line between them, because you'd be 10 feet to Gargle, but you're not 10 feet to the Chul. So you have to try to go around it to the other side, but then you're too far from that. Does that make sense?
Kind of. Well, let me. Okay, you see the white dot, fella, right there? That side of the whirlpool. Let me go as far that way while still having the Chul that I'm fighting be within 10 feet of me. That's the direction I want to go, but stop me within 10 feet of that Chul.
Okay, you're going to be borderline be into the black murky stuff, but I think you're okay. So, yeah, you can move over there. All right. It's going to get an opportunity attack at you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to make a pincer attack. And that is a 23 to hit.
Add hit.
And you are going to take 8 bludgeoning damage, and it automatically, when it attacks you with its pincer, you're grappled, so you're going to have to try to escape. So you need to make a DC. You need to make a, what is the grappled thing? I don't have the grappled open. Sorry, I should have.
Let me roll. That's strength.
Let me get it open.
That's strength.
Grappled becomes chained. Condition ends. If grappler is incapacitated. Condition also affects grappled creature. Why does it say what the save is?
I think it's an athletics versus athletics check.
It is. I think you're right. Okay.
Okay, well, if it's athletics versus athletics, then I rolled a 19.
Okay. You managed to escape, but
okay.
To escape from the grapple, that is your action. So what would you like to do, though? But you can still move.
Well, that took my action, so I can't do anything other than just. Well, actually, I'll use my whole movement since that took my action. I'll go as far towards Felicia as I can. Then the rest of my movement.
So you're gonna go stand next to her, or you're gonna go past her?
If my movement goes past, then go past. And then let's see. Do I
What's
have
your swim speed?
Oh, I'm 30.
You're 30?
Yeah, my speed's 30. And
25, 30 gets you over here, going around the black.
Okay.
I assume you don't want to go through the black, murky, swirling stuff, correct?
Preferably not.
So that gets you to there.
Okay, well, and then I'll just stop there then. My whole plan went out with the grapple thing.
Okay. Next up is the restrained Chul, and it is in Gargle thing. And what's the save on that?
15.
Of what? What is it though?
Strength.
Okay, that is a 17. So he is no longer restrained.
But again, that is his action.
Correct. But you are grappled, so he is going to try to. How does that work? Can he when they're moving you when you're grappled?
You get half speed.
Is that an
If you're grappling someone, you can still move, but it's at half speed.
So I can move you at half speed.
Yes.
Okay, so he's going to turn with you and dunk you in the black murky stuff. So, and what that means is so you need to make a charisma save.
All right.
So you're now
13.
That is a fail. So you're going to take 12 psychic damage.
All right.
So you are now here, and your whirlpool is now like we're here, which means Felicia is out of it, but boop, barely. And it is now your turn, though, Gargle.
Cool. I'm gonna attack this guy.
Okay.
Is he affected in any way being in that black stuff?
At the moment, it's just the psychic damage, but yeah, we'll see what happens if he stays in there.
My first attack is a 14.
14 does not hit.
How about a 23?
23 hits.
Sorry, that would be a 22. It's my offhand weapon. I assume that still hits, though.
Yeah, still hits.
Okay. 5 damage.
Okay.
And then my second attack is dirty 20.
That hits.
$12 damage.
All right. So tell me how you kill this thing.
All right. So he's got me grappled, but my hands are free, so I'm just like stabbing him like this, or on his head, and I just bring them both down and pop his head off.
All right. So yeah, he pops it off and he lets go of you, but you are still in the stuff. Are you gonna move, or what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'd like to use my movement to leave the stuff.
So where are you going?
Away from Felicia.
So just over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
What did I ever do to you?
I don't want you getting caught up in my whirlpool.
Oh,
So are you gonna go far? Are you gonna move where you can put these two bad guys in it? Or are you gonna move where you can put those two bad guys in it? Are you just gonna move?
I'm gonna keep that one bad guy in it. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say you're right there because you
That sounds
specifically said you wanted to avoid the kelp.
Yes, I do.
So with that, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right. So at that moment, let's see. Goldie comes stumbling around right here and is like, "Hey guys, where have you been?"
Hey, you guys.
Hey you guys. Goldie, what would you like to do?
All right.
So you see, when you walk up, you see one of those tool creatures you guys have fought. You see Gargle at the center of a giant whirlpool, and Woody appears to be in combat with some guy that looks like a pirate captain.
Hey, you guys.
There's a big swirling black mess, and plus really nasty looking kelp that does not look healthy.
Well, I got to get. I mean, that's that. What is that? A tool? What do you call it?
Tool. Your reminder of what a tool is.
Yeah, I got to get past that, right?
It's a big shrimp.
Or Yes, you have
So
to
it's
attack.
That's a contradiction in terms.
I like shrimp.
I like mine with less tongue tentacles.
They don't beat the tongue. Anyways, let's go and attack the tool.
All right. So you're gonna attack the tool from behind.
That's it. So do I get advantage? Come on, you said that from behind.
Yeah, sure. We'll give
Okay.
you advantage for being like late and behind the group.
There you go.
I never get advantage for being late.
17.
That's why you're always late.
17 does hit.
Okay.
But you get no sneak attack because there's
I get no
nobody.
sneak attack. I know.
Oh wait, yeah, because I kept forgetting to do this. Before you attack, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Where's my wisdom? Yeah, I'm not too smart. Okay. Yeah, I rolled a 3.
Yeah, so when you run up to attack this thing, your sword is like, dude, what are you doing? Don't attack that monstrous creature. And where is reminder? Open. So I can remember what this does exactly. I hate when that's yeah. So you instead of attacking it, you use, although you've already used, like, what's your movement?
Oh, swimming is 30.
All right, so basically you use your 30, but you basically use your action to dash away from this thing. So you're gonna now be 30 feet back away from it.
Now, remind me, can I break this somehow, or am I just?
You gotta save you gotta get a save.
Okay.
So yeah, you're way over here, and it is the captain's turn, but he is stunned, so he can't actually do anything. So it is now the little thrall type guy that appears to be, that's been like standing there while Gargle was fighting the thing, who is also restrained, and let's see if he can break his restraint on this thing. What's the save on the restraint? I'm sorry, I already forgot again.
For the whirlpool, 15 strength.
Strength. Yeah, he does not. So he is still restrained. So he does not. Yeah, he doesn't do anything. He's just restrained. And Woody, you're up.
All righty. Since he is stunned, I get advantage.
Yeah.
So that was a crit for 11 damage. Let's see what I can get here. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
For 7 damage. And let me see. Stunning strike. When you hit with a melee weapon attack, I'm gonna do another stunning strike. So he does a con save of DC 16.
He fails again.
Okay, so he will be stunned until my next turn.
Man, I wish I had a stupid counterspell.
And then I figure a 27 hits
27 hits.
for
No, 27
9
hits.
damage.
How much damage?
9
Okay.
and a 21
Wait, you're not hasted. How do you get 4 attacks?
This is fine.
flurry of blows.
Oh, well, you
For
got to tell me. you're
7
using
damage.
that. Okay.
Sorry,
And yeah.
and that's it.
Well, how much damage what did you do on the
Oh,
floor?
7
Oh,
on the
what?
last one. 7.
7 to hit or 7 damage?
7 damage. It was a 21 to hit.
Okay. Yeah. So you drop him. He is.
Always the tone of surprise.
So, yeah.
Dude, what
So
I hit that
like
guy
40
17
damage to this
times
guy.
and he died. I don't know how it happened.
How did that happen? I just kept punching.
all right. So yeah, you just keep punching him until like his neck snaps and he just falls to the ground.
I just
But
sort
as
of
he goes
imagine
down,
like invincible, or I'm just.
I brought him back as he collapses. He says one last thing. I brought him back from death. She will bring me back. And he falls down. And next is Felicia.
So the others are still going though. The other two are still going, right?
Oh yeah.
How do they? How injured do they look?
This
I don't think
guy
they've
has
taken
not
any hits.
taken any hits because
Okay.
Gargo was concentrating on the tool, and the tool has. Yeah, you can barely tell anything's happened to it.
Okay. I'm gonna move down by in between Woody and Nimrod.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Because how far? That's definitely not with past my 30. Right.
No, yeah, you can go past.
Perfect. And then I'll throw a fireball at the white guy, whatever that guy is. Firebolt. Sorry, like a jackass.
All right. I'm gonna make Nimrod a purple because it's too confusing for me.
Oh, I rolled a 2, so that's not gonna hit anything.
All right, so yeah, you missed. All right, so
I gotta go get my gloves.
sorry, I bumped the.
It's like you can tell that you're from New England, like all of the superstitions.
All
What
right,
does that mean?
this tool
Nothing at all.
didn't really notice. What's the intelligence on these things? Okay, yeah, these things are smart. So, it didn't notice Goldie run up to it and run away because it was looking the other way. So, it just is the closest creature. This goes marching toward Gargle. So, and as soon as it enters the whirlpool, it needs to make a save, or it's going to be restrained. That's not going to be enough, I don't think, because it was strength, right?
15, yeah.
Yeah, no, it fails, but it has a 10-foot reach, so it can still attack you. And so it's going to try.
But isn't it going around in circles? If it's an whirlpool?
No, it's just restrained. It
Oh.
can't really move. It can't move very well. I forget. Let me get down to restrained here. A restrained creature becomes 0, so it can't move. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. The creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saves. So it's going to try to attack you anyway with its pincers. And disadvantage, that is definitely not going to hit. And that is definitely not going to hit. And since its tentacles can't reach you from that far, so it's just with the pincer attack. So it missed you both times. And we swing back around to Nimrod.
Okay, so obviously I'm going to mind where I'm stepping, but if I move up to the whirlwind or whirlpool that Gargo has up, I'm well within 30 feet of everyone, right?
Everyone but Goldie.
Well, except Goldie. Okay, so if I'm going to move up there. That's what, 15 feet, you'd say?
Well, if you go a straight line, you're going to go through the edge of that black cloud. So you'd have to go around
I'll
it.
take another 5 and go around it.
You'd have to go around it. So, like right here?
Yeah, that'll work. That's like, what, 15?
Let's see, like 5, 10, 15, about 20 feet.
20 feet. Okay. All right. Well, what I'm going to do then is I will.
I will mute myself.
Clearly.
Look at his face.
Okay. So, as I was saying, what I'm going to do is I'll raise my sword up and just shout out, "Fear me!" And I'm using my channel divinity to do conquering presence.
Okay.
So that
I don't know what
means
that does, so you're gonna have to tell me.
everyone that's not an ally within 30 feet needs to make a saving throw, and that is a wisdom saving throw, I believe. Let me double check here. Yes, a wisdom saving throw.
Well, the Chul rolled a 6.
That's a fail.
The other guy gets his wisdom. Rolled a 10.
That's also a fail. So for the next minute, they are frightened of me. They can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of their turns, ending the effect on a success, of course. And then what I'm going to do is use my remaining 10 feet of movement and go straight to Gargle.
So you're gonna have to, as soon as you step into the whirlpool, you're gonna have to make a strength save,
Okay.
or otherwise you'll also be restrained.
Strength or athletics?
What is it?
It's just a straight strength.
Yeah, strength.
Okay. Okay, so that's over 20.
Okay, so yeah, you can get to Gargle then.
Yeah, and I'll go as far in there as I can. Okay. So am I then within 10 feet of the white dude in the black and the Chul?
Yeah, you're within 10. If you're standing next to Gargle, yeah, you could position yourself within 10 feet.
That means that since they're both frightened of me and they're within 10 feet of me, they have a speed of 0, and every time their turn comes up, they take half my level psychic damage.
Okay. Well, their speed was already 0 because they were restrained, but yes. Okay. So they will take damage at the start of their turn. Okay.
Oh, that is my turn.
All right. Gargle, you're up.
Again?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna attack that dude next to me. He's restrained, right?
So which one are you going to attack? You're going to move?
Is the Chul restrained?
They're both restrained. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I'll attack the Chul.
All right, so you're going to move forward?
Yeah.
Okay, when you move forward, the circle moves with you. And yeah, the Chul is now... All right, go ahead. And he is restrained, so you have advantage.
Yeah, that's still only a 10.
That's a miss.
Yes. 21.
That hits.
5 damage.
Okay.
And my last attack is 26.
Yeah.
10 damage.
I love how you asked that one like with a question, like 26.
Hey, I don't like to assume anything in D&D.
Well, since the 21 it just hit though. But,
Yeah, that's fair.
So, all right, Goldie, I need you to make a wisdom save.
An 18.
All right, you save, and you realize you're like, stupid sword, what are you doing? It's like, no, I must help my friends. And you stop your expeditious retreat, and you can move. But that is your action for that turn.
Well, you might as well just bring me down towards the whirlpool, but not into the whirlpool for now.
Okay, so you are just outside, behind the Chul there. Okay. And
Now wait, he can do a ranged attack, right?
wait, let me make sure this is not his action to like.
Oh yeah.
And
Because he
actually,
could sneak attack with a ranged weapon because Alec is right there.
actually, so since I made this sword up, yeah, I'm going to say you can still use your action. So if you would like, yes.
All right. So
Would that be disadvantage though, since it's through the whirlwind thing?
No, because that thing is restrained; it can't move. So you actually,
Oh, so it cancels. Okay.
yeah.
So I'm going
actually have advantage.
So can I attack with the sword, or do I have to use?
And this thing is big enough. This is considered a large aberration. So I would say you can, even though it's like right next to Gargle and there's 10 foot, you can actually probably still hit this thing.
I was saying it'd have to be a crossbow unless you entered into the whirlpool. So
Right.
I don't know what that means for JP.
Yeah, that's fine. So if you're shooting a crossbow into the whirlpool, then yeah, I'm gonna make you. You're gonna lose your advantage then, even though it's restrained, because the whirlpool itself it's a straight up roll.
Right.
But he can't attack with a. I'm saying he couldn't attack with a sword because he'd have to enter the whirlpool, right?
Yeah, he would have to enter the whirlpool.
And I don't have sneak attack because
You're not within 5 feet of Gargle, no.
But Gargle is right within 5 feet of the creature. That doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
so yeah, you can attack. You can have sneak attack. Yes.
okay, all right.
So you can use a ranged attack. It's straight up roll, but you do have sneak attack because Gargle is within 5 feet of the creature. Yes.
All right, so I can use all my die.
Yes.
Correct.
I only rolled a 15.
15 misses.
Oh, wait a minute.
You didn't roll to hit. You just rolled damage first.
Okay.
I was like, I heard a lot of dice. You really just need to roll the one, but
We're off for 2 weeks, and he totally forgets how to play the game.
He was like, I just get damaged.
I rolled a 13 anyways. Doesn't matter.
No, yeah, that misses. Oh.
I love this guy.
Oh shit! Ooh, sorry.
All right. So it is the Thrall's turn. So it is gonna try to break the restraint.
It has disadvantage on all ability checks because it's frightened. Just FYI.
Oh, okay. So it's got to beat what? Sorry, right now 15.
It takes four.
First, I'm doing the restrained. It's got to be 15 on Alec. Yes or no?
Yes.
And it's a strength.
Strength.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a 16. All right. So it is no longer restrained. Now, what does it need to beat for you?
It takes, if it's his turn, he takes 4 psychic damage.
Okay.
And then he can attack if he wants. He just can't come closer to me or move at all. I don't know if he has a ranged attack or not.
So does he not have a save against your thing?
Well, he does. I'm just saying, but that's at the end of his turn. So if you want to attack, he'll be at a disadvantage, and he can't move if he has a way to do that attack. If you choose to do so.
Unless he moves away
he's not within 5 feet of anybody, so he cannot attack.
Okay. Well, in that case, the 17 is the roll to beat for wisdom to not be frightened.
Okay. So he's got got to beat a 17 on wisdom. He does not have disadvantage on that, correct? Or he does have disadvantage because of the.
He doesn't have it. He does not have disadvantage on a saving throw. It's only ability checks and attack throws.
Okay. So that's a 14. So that does not save.
Okay.
So he's still frightened of you. So he's basically still restrained. He's just because he can't move yet. All right.
But doesn't a frightened creature, aren't they allowed to move away from you? Like he could move towards Goldie?
Not within 10 feet of me because I'm a conquest paladin. His speed is 0.
Oh.
He's already this. What he's saying is he's already like dropped it. He can't retreat. He's just frozen there, frightened. Based on what you're describing, at least. All right, Woody, you're up.
All right. I guess I will swim around the black stuff to the just start swimming me around, and I'll tell you when to stop. Moving your cursor
20,
a little bit
25,
more
30.
right there.
That's
Back where you
35
were.
feet. Do you have that
Yeah.
with your swim speed?
Yeah, I got 60
Okay.
with the thing, and I'm going to shoot the white guy, the white dot.
You're gonna shoot at him. Okay.
Yep. Wait, just a second. Let me look at something. I don't know. I don't remember rules about longbows underneath water.
Automatically misses if it's at the longer range. And then, dang it, I didn't reopen the
Standard range cuts in half, right? Or it's disadvantage, one or the other.
range weapons underwater.
Let's work it out. Automatically. Normal range.
Ranged weapons do not have disadvantage underwater. Crossbows, nets, or weapons thrown in general, including, do not have disadvantage on attack while underwater. However, any ranged weapon attempts to make an attack outside its base range attack automatically misses. For example, range feat, this rule applies to all ranged crossbows. If you're thinking,
So I've got disadvantage
and you
on
have
shooting it, but advantage because he's restrained. Correct?
no, he's
So
not
there'll be a
restrained. He's frightened.
Okay.
It's not the. It's not. What is the effect that the spell has, Nimrod? What is it? He was restrained by Gargle Sting. What is
A
it now?
frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while its source of fear is within line of sight, and it can't willingly move closer. My special ability makes his speed 0, so
So I have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Roll a second time. 11.
Okay.
I assume that misses,
Yes, that makes sense.
and I assume that
What you're not using a crossbow. What are you using?
me a longbow.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you have disadvantage with the crossbow.
Yeah. So I rolled 11 on both of them.
Okay. Yeah, they miss. All right, Felicia, you're up.
I think that's the first time Woody has not done any damage on a turn.
I was
Ever?
actually
Oh, yeah.
expecting to have another 20 minutes before my turn, so I'm getting ready. I will throw another fire. I'll stay where I am, but I'll throw another firebolt at the. It's not the tool. It's the tool, right? Not the white thing is what?
Thrall.
Thrall. Sorry, the thrall. I rolled better. I rolled a 3, so never mind.
Nice.
We're gonna
Every
have
turn, I'm gonna go up by 1 every turn.
Goldie Jr. there. Okay. All right. It is tool number 2's turn. So it broke. No, it's still restrained also. So first it's going to try to break the restraint with the strength save. And it does. And because that was a 22. And then it's got to. It is close enough that it can attack Gargle, but you said it has to do it with disadvantage, correct?
yeah, it can still attack just with disadvantage.
Okay. All right. So first attack against Gargle is a with his pincer attack is a 23 to hit. Sorry.
Yep.
You're gonna do.
Did he get his 4 damage from psychic?
Not yet.
Okay.
So that is 12 damage. And then because he has grappled you, he's going to try to get you with his tentacles. So I need to take you to make a Constitution save.
And I'm close enough, you can add my bonus of 5 to that.
Those are big testicles.
It's a 23.
All right, you save. So poisoned for 1 minute until poison. So you did not get poisoned, and but you are now grappled, and that is the end of the Chul's turn. We are back around to Nimrod.
Well, you got to roll to see if you're
So he
still
takes
frightened.
4 damage. 4
Yeah, it
psychic
takes
damage.
4 psychic damage, but I think they're immune to it.
No, they're immune to poison damage.
Oh, okay. Well, then 4 psychic damage and beat a wisdom save of 17.
That does not beat a wisdom save of 17. All right, now we're back around to Nimrod.
Okay, well, I'm just going to look at the Chul and the whatever the other guy is, go grrr, and then heal myself because I need it. Cure wounds. So that's going to be let's see, 7 points of healing, and then I'll tell Gargle, if you want to drop the whirlpool, I think we got it now, and then in my turn.
All right, and Gargle, you're up. You are currently grappled again.
How does that work?
Let me open. Whirlpool. I think you can just drop. I might not have written that out, but I think you can just.
Okay. As an action or just like.
So.
Because if it's an action, I'm definitely not dropping it.
No, you can. No, you can just drop it.
Okay.
You can just drop. I mean, yeah, you can just drop that.
Sure, I'll drop because both of those guys are not restrained, right?
No, they've both broken the restraint.
Yeah. Okay, so screw
But,
it. Drop
but
it.
they are frightened and have a speed of 0, so technically they can. I mean,
Well, yeah, but they're not being restrained by his
no.
trident ability.
But the afraid gives me advantage, right?
No.
No. Okay.
Yes. Frightened creature. You have advantage on attacks against a frightened creature.
You just told me I didn't earlier.
Because
No,
you were
it does
shooting,
not give advantage.
You were shooting a ranged weapon into the.
Yeah, but it would have canceled out the disadvantage.
Right, which is what we said.
No, I rolled with disadvantage.
Oh no, he said it would cancel out.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
I rolled with disadvantage. It's fine though.
My first attack is a 26.
It says, what does it say here? Frightened creatures has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. So it does not say anything
Okay.
about you having advantage against a frightened
Yep.
creature.
26 to hit.
So yeah, go ahead.
14.
Which one are you attacking? The
Chul. I
tool?
mean, I'm grappled by him, right? So I can't. 14.
Okay.
Second attack is a natural 20. Nine damage.
Okay.
And my last attack is a 10.
That misses.
Yes. That's it.
All right. Goldie, you're up. So now you can move right up to the
Well, I can get in closer, right? So I can get in closer.
Okay, you can move right up to it. I assume you're attacking it from behind still, though.
Yes.
You're not moving around to the pincers.
So that's over 20.
That's a what?
So I rolled a 19 without putting anything into it. So
Yeah, that hits.
Yep. This is a good one. 5, 10, 17.
Don't forget the +2 to your sword.
20, 22, 24, 28.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Oh, let me step back a little bit.
You're gonna do the disengage and step back. How far?
It reaches what, 10 feet? You said?
Yeah, but it's facing Gargle, so.
All right, just pull me back 10 feet. That's fine.
I assume you're.
Oh no! No, leave you there. I'm going to stay there just in case. Please let me stay there.
Okay. It is this guy's turn, and so he's going to take 4 damage, and he has to. He's not within range to attack anybody, so he just is going to try to make the save. And that's a 4, so that's not going to make the save. So he is still frightened. And Woody, you're up.
Okay. Do I have can I get around to the back of the big squid, not squid, but shrimp guy without getting in the black stuff or in the weeds?
You can, but you
Okay.
can't get to gargle without getting into the weeds of the black.
No, that's fine. I'm just getting to the back of the.
But you can go stand next to Goldie. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was wanting to do.
Right there.
Yep.
Okay.
All righty. 18 to hit
That hits.
for 12 damage.
Okay, so tell me how you kill it. Woody swoops in and takes all the glory.
Yeah, right there and
Typical.
spear it through the back of the head so that, like my spear kind of just looks like one of the tentacles out of the front of his mouth.
Yeah, your spear comes through the back of its head, and just a mist of blood and goo like explodes into the water right in Gargle's face as he's in the pincers, and it's like,
I love it.
It's a very Felicia move to just take the kill shot.
all right, what would you like to do there now, Woody?
Let me see. I've used too much. I don't think I can reach the white guy without getting in the murk, can I?
He's right on it. Like, technically, he's like just outside of it because, yeah.
So how much movement did I move? It's hard to see that grid.
You were like here, so you went 5, 10, 15, 20, about 25.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll go up there and attack him.
Okay. So yeah, you can get right to the edge of the stuff without actually going into it with where he's at.
And that'll be an 11, which means I rolled a 1 on this one.
Uh-oh.
That's always a miss.
Yep.
But it also means trouble.
So
Right here in River City.
So when you stab at him with your spear, you stumble and you touch the black stuff. So, which means you need to make a charisma save.
Yay.
And you can add my bonus of 5 since you're within range of me.
Oh, I can add your bonus of 5, so that makes it 17 then.
Oh, so you do make the save.
Because if not, it was going to be a 12.
That would not have been a save.
Because
So
it's
you don't
14 minus
take any,
2, because charisma was my dump stat. It's a 6.
Charisma is always your dump stat.
In life and
Except
in
for
game.
bards and paladins.
No, just my dump stat in life and in game. All right. I will try to punch it. That's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
For 11 damage.
Okay.
That'll be the end of my turn.
All right. And Felicia, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna try one more of these. I'm expecting a 4 this time. Just patterning, That's a 17.
That hits.
Yay! You guys, I get to
You
play.
did something.
Yeah,
At least you
I'm excited
contributed.
for this. And that is 13 points of damage. Fire damage.
And with that, we are that is toast. So back around to Nimrod.
Okay, so I'm getting sick and tired of this dude. So I'm going to walk up to him with my longsword and try to decapitate him.
Okay.
And that is a 7, 8, 9. That's like a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so that'll be a. Let's see. Hold on, math. That's 8 damage.
Okay.
All right, and then I attack twice. So my next attack is a 17 to hit. And that damage is. Hold on, that was cocked. Ooh, yay. 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
Aw, music's gone.
Okay. So yeah, he's still standing though. And Gargle, you're up.
Cool. Oh, geez. There goes my dice. That's going to be a 9. That's
misses.
going to be 14.
14 hits.
7 damage.
Tell me how you fence this guy off.
Cool. Just a classic stab in the gut and let him bleed out.
But we're underwater, so the blood just goes up.
Yeah, that's what makes it cool.
All right, so with that, a reminder of what you guys are looking at here in this room. So one, am I gonna have to kick you out, dog? You've been so good. Go back to sleep. Hang on 1 second. 1 second.
I wonder if the pirate has a hat.
Erg.
Don't worry, I'm going to check.
I think just making sure.
Okay, so in this room, let me get back to the description here. The sailor did not have a hat. He was wearing like an oilskin jacket, and he did have some marking on his forehead. And as you look around this room, obviously there's this swirling dark pool that they were trying to stuff you into, and had the one guy stuffed in. You guys aren't sure what it does, but it did damage Gargle. There is also down here a opening that heads up into the ceiling of the cavern. You guys don't know where that goes. And yeah, that's it. So you got some bodies, and you got an opening that appears to move forward.
Pirate have anything else on him? And what?
So let me see what he's got on him.
What kind of marking?
You already found like his little diary thing earlier, a reminder from last week. That had like some quotes in it, and he had said something about, but other than the mark on his forehead and his weapons, he doesn't have anything specific. Let me double check. Hang on. Yeah, a cutlass, and yeah, that appears to be the only thing he has on him.
Okay, I'd like to take his cutlass and cut off his head.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, you guys are looking for evidence that your dude isn't the culprit, so.
Well,
okay.
not just that. He said that, she would bring me back. So.
Right. Do you guys want to?
Yeah. Well, Nimrod wants to laugh at watching Woody do that. And
Okay.
I would like to use my ability, if I can, to detect the location of any celestial, fiend, undead, or any consecrated or desecrated place or object within 60 feet of me.
Within 60 feet.
Wasn't that?
What all can you detect?
I can detect consecrated or desecrated places or objects, celestial, fiend, or undead.
Consecrated, celestial, fiend, or undead. Hang on, I'm gonna
I
have
think it has a wall thing, doesn't it?
Do it.
There's a wall?
The spell can penetrate most barriers, but it's blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal.
Yeah. So you don't detect anything in this area. No.
Okay, and I don't see anything through the opening. I'm not getting anything drawing me there.
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Well, I'd like to go over there then.
It's ominous.
Okay. All right. So you guys are just gonna. So you cut the guy's head off. What did you do with the guy's head?
Bag of holding?
Yeah, bag of holding.
Gonna get all your knives dirty.
I don't have anything. It's the ball bearings. That's what
right.
Makes them slippy.
All right. So you guys aren't going
Extra
to
slippery,
for it.
yeah.
Okay.
I didn't. What? Can I want to? Can I do like a nature check on the kelp? Have we done that yet?
You did that last time. You didn't roll great. You just knew that it was not natural. There was something.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I roll?
Somebody else can roll a nature check. Yeah.
Oh, I only rolled. I rolled a 13.
Basically, that's what he rolled before, which is, yeah, you can tell there is something wrong with that kelp, that it is not, it's not like any kind of kelp you've ever seen before. There's something very odd about it.
We're gonna need a bigger nature check.
Yeah.
Or maybe you shouldn't use a nature check. I don't know.
Well, let's see.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Sure.
Okay. $13.
So, Arcana check tells you that there seems to be like a void of like arcana or magical energy around the kelp, almost like a drain. It's very odd. It's not like something you've ever sensed before.
Like a drain, as in it is draining it, or a drain like in a sink?
Like
Or it is.
Yeah, like it's like it appears to be like any, like even like just life in general. Like kelp has like, doesn't necessarily have magic, but has like a life force kind of thing, and this just appears to have none. It's like a
The kelp is rogue, basically, is what you're saying. The kelp is rogue.
The kelp is what?
Rogue.
Rogue. The kelp seems like bad news. I'll just all the vibes you're getting from the kelp is
Stay away from the kelp.
yes.
Can I examine the black stuff at a safe distance?
Sure.
What am I gonna roll for that? I guess Arcana again, since or nature. I mean, my bonus is the same, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I would roll Arcana on this.
all right.
Or well, you tell me, I guess. Whichever one
Yeah,
you want to try.
I'll roll Arcana. I got a 19.
Okay, this seems to be like some dark, evil magic, like corrupted, swirl. Like this water has been corrupted. There is something like not good going on here that seems to be controlling and running this.
You're saying it's unnatural?
Unnatural, yes.
So then don't do a nature check.
Very unnatural and just gives off the vibe of evil.
Like the fruits of the devil.
Yeah.
So what do I see looking through the whole thing there?
Okay. So
Oh, come on.
Never look directly in the hole.
So I got pink eye.
I'm looking deep into the hole.
all right. You can see that there appears to be some sort of room up above that actually like seems to be like finished. Like it's not like the cavern you're in right now.
Well, I tell them there seems to be some sort of room here, and I swim through the hole.
Okay, see you later, dude.
All right.
Good
See you
luck.
later.
So when you
Nice
emerge,
knowing you.
what you see, Nimrod, is and let's see. The walls are white marble inlaid with simmering mother of pearl design. Ceilings are 30 feet high. Shoals of multicolored glowing minnows provide a dim light in this space. But the tarry filth that you've seen all throughout the cave and stuff still kind of chokes the water. So the water is still like cloudy and gross. Even though you know, it looks like this should be an ornately carved well, such as the back of the white marble room. It is filled to the brim with platinum coins, gems, and jewelry. And that is, what you see when you emerge.
Okay, I'd like to use my ability again for the checking of consecrated, desecrated, and celestial fiend and undead.
Desecrated, celestial fiend, or undead. Yeah, you don't sense anything.
Okay. Well, I shout through the hole. There's a lot of money up here, and this looks very different from where we just were.
I'll swim up there.
Me too.
All right. So you guys are all. So you guys took the head off the captain. You checked out the kelp, and you checked out the black swirling thing. You did not check out the marking on the guy's head. Got it. And
Well, I asked about that.
No, you did not. You just said you took his head.
No, before that, I said I asked about it.
Oh, that's right. You tried to see if you recognized it last time. That's right. When you first saw him. That's right. Okay. And you did not because you rolled poorly.
I haven't gone anywhere yet.
Okay. Well, the other Woody and Goldie went charging up here. Money.
Yeah. After they exit the room, I go up to the guy's head and start cutting his face off.
No, it's in the bag of
It's
holding.
in my bag of holding.
Oh, son of a gun!
What was the white
All
guy? What was the white dot? The white dot.
He was
Oh, that guy's face was like translucent and stuff. So
Oh, okay.
I wanted the captain's face.
You can have the captain's face.
Well, not immediately on my own without following you through. But I mean, there's nothing else to do in here, so I'll go through the hole.
Felicia?
You asked me for the captain's head. I'll gladly give it to you. I just didn't want it being attached to his body.
I'll go through the hole last because I don't mind sloppy seconds.
Okay.
Or fifths.
A fifth.
All right. So as you guys emerge, what I described before, in addition, oh dog. Hang on 1 second. Let me deal with the pup here real quick. I'll be right back. Hang on.
So, Alec, do you want that head?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'll never say no to head.
If you'll ask for it, I'll give it to you.
So good.
Suppose we should wait for JP to DM our
Okay.
exchange
So
of head.
All right. So, what do you?
so as you guys go in here, I want to zoom in a little bit. Like I talked about, there is a white marble walls. Get the rest of the description. In addition, so you see a well at the back of the thing, and you also see two rolling curtains of rolling water. So even though you're still underwater, like these are like the water is like moving, like blocking the passages leading east or west right here. So this is moving water appearing to like kind of block your ability to see through it and to move through those spaces. What would you guys like to do? Does anybody want to investigate this well, or what do you want to do here?
Can I see if there's any traps leading to the well?
Gargle the head first off.
Yeah.
Okay, you're giving Gargle the head.
And I crouch
So
down and start.
again, there is a mark on this guy's forehead. Does anyone other than Woody want to see if they know what it is?
Well, I'm going to cut his face off, and while I do, I want to, obviously, I'm going to be staring at his face, and I want to examine the mark and see if I recognize it.
All right, give me a history check. Actually, give me religion check.
Religion. Same as my history. That is a 15.
You recognize that this is the mark of Dagon.
I was really hoping to be Procon.
This is not Procon. This is the mark of Dagon, a dark god that is not good.
Do you say that out loud?
I say, oh man, like Ordo would be really helpful right now. Because like I know, like from talking to him, like when we're sailing and stuff, he talked a lot about gods, and it was really boring. But I guess I retain some of that. This is from Dagon. Like he's like the anti-Procon. It's some bad news. I'm saying all this as I'm tying this guy's face to my belt.
Once he says Dagon, I'd like to do a religion check of my own to see if that brings forth any memories of my travels.
Okay.
And I give back the faceless head to Woody.
I'll just drop it on the ground.
That's disrespectful, man.
So
I'll kick it down the hole.
So can I roll for religion then?
Yes.
All right. That is 20. Dirty.
Okay. But is Dagon was a primordial demon lord, lord of the darkened depths in the Shadow Sea. And let's see, what else do you know about Dagon here? Mixture of both an octopus and a fish. Yeah, he is. Dagon was served by aquatic demons, Wastreth, worshipped by aquatic races such as Kraken and Chul, sea hags. Yeah. Rose out of the so he's not good news.
Okay, so I mentioned to the group, if you think it's safe enough, I could use a rest. What about you? And I say that to the general, all you.
Yeah. If we need to, but I don't need to too bad.
I mean, we're in the middle of a dungeon. Nothing's going to be safe.
Yeah.
Well, I could benefit from either a short or long rest, whichever.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely use some hit dice for the short rest. I think a long rest is kind of out of the question, but.
Well, if you guys are good for a short rest, I would.
Yeah,
my guy would like it.
Short rest gets me back on my key points, so that'd be.
I got no problem with it.
You guys gonna try to get a short rest in this room?
I'll stay awake because short rest doesn't do me any good,
Well,
so I can
you
just
don't-
stay awake.
Nobody
Don't
sleep.
even a short rest. You just chill.
Chillax for an hour.
All right, is that what you guys are doing? Before you finish investigating this room?
I mean, what is that at the top? Is that like
Well, I assume he's going to do the trap thing first.
Yeah, let's investigate.
There's an ornately carved well that is filled to the brim with platinum coins, gems, and jewelry.
I think my guy would investigate that before he took it.
So as you walk up to it, you can see, just as you're going to investigate, the inscription on the well reads, "Pay tribute to your master, Shav Javad Khorasani, Eye of the Tempest, Lord of the 1,001 bright pearls."
Is this room not underwater?
Oh, you're underwater.
So, I mean, when you say it's full to the brim, is it like a different type of liquid?
No, so
It's full of coins.
It looks like a well, but instead of like water in the well, it's jewels.
Oh, okay. I see.
I'm going to toss a pitten in there if I don't see any trap. I'm going to do an investigation.
Yeah.
See if I see anything first. Investigation or perception?
You tell me investigation means you're touching it. Perception means you're not.
Perception.
I'd like to swim
23.
next to Woody.
23?
Yep.
Best you can tell is it is a well with jewels in it.
Okay.
I'd throw a gold in it.
Yeah. I want to swim next to Woody.
All right. Nothing happens when you throw a single gold piece in it.
A single gold piece, huh?
The song
Okay.
is 3 coins in a fountain, dude. 3.
Okay, I throw 3 gold in it.
Right. So, still nothing happens.
Okay. This might be a little bit weird. I'm going to use my gray bag of tricks. I want to summon an animal out of it.
Okay, underwater.
Yeah.
Maybe a fish.
Well, it's
No,
random.
it's a giant rat.
Okay, so
Oh.
the rat, like you summon this giant rat, and
And
it
it starts
immediately.
drowning, and as quick as I can, I toss it into the well.
Okay, so give me a I guess actually.
We're throwing a drowning rat at it.
So the rat like lands on the jewels and stuff and starts wiggling, and he starts kicking his legs and as he drowns, and when he does so,
This is how Splinter was created, right? Are there any turtles in the room?
I want to make sure I got this right.
Any green ooze? Where's Matt Murdock?
I'm just glad it wasn't like a panther or a
All right, so it's like when it does this, like a couple of the jewels fall out of the well onto the floor.
Yep.
And when they fall out of the well onto the floor, a water elemental rises up out of the well
In the shape of a
And-
turtle.
and it appears to be like dark and like not like a water element that you've ever seen before. It's because the dark water seems to be a part of it, and I need you all to roll initiative.
Cool.
dark and mysterious.
I'm sorry, what did you say? What?
I said it's dark and mysterious.
Does it have nunchucks, a bow staff, a katana, or a sai?
Yes.
Got a 14. I got a 14.
14 for Goldie. Nimrod.
11.
Felicia.
13.
Woody.
19.
Oh my
Goldie already told me. Dargle.
14.
Dargle, what is your dexterity? Goldie, what is your dexterity?
Dexterity is 16.
14.
Plus 3.
All right, so Goldie first, then Dargle. All right. Woody, you're up. So there appears to be, for lack of a better term, a corrupted water elemental rising up out of the thing. What are you going to do?
I am going to go attack it.
Okay. Let me put the big giant water elemental.
22 to hit.
22 does hit.
For 12 magical damage.
So Woody moves up. He attacks this guy. Or actually, that was Goldie Duff. Woody was already there, so he just steps forward. What kind of damage is it?
Magical piercing. And then 28 to hit
Okay.
for 11 damage.
Okay.
And then on just a normal punch, which I think is technically magical now, is 16 to hit
Okay.
for 6 damage.
6 damage.
Magical bludgeoning, I think. Let me make sure. I forgot when my fist turned magical.
You forgot
If
when
that
you're
matters.
magical. Oh, they're always magical.
Oh yeah.
That's features and traits. I know it does. Does that matter? I'll keep looking if it does.
What? Are your
If it-
fish magical or not? Yes, it matters.
Okay.
Or we can move on for the moment while you're looking it up. Goldie. He's gone.
About that. Sixth level. So yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I move up to the side of Woody,
Okay.
and I'm gonna attack. So that's 15.
Wait, what were all your hits on those, Woody? What was your hit on that last one?
Sorry.
Okay. Let me go back there. The last one, the unarmed, was 16 to hit.
Okay, that one missed.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's what I missed.
What did you get? What did you hit, Goldie? What was your attack?
15.
Okay, yeah, 15 misses.
The
Sorry.
first two are above 20.
Yeah, I knew the first two was, but then I got distracted with the
Sorry.
yeah. No, that's fine. You're fine. Next is so Goldie missed. Gargle, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna attack this guy.
Okay.
22.
Two hits.
11 damage. That's with
Okay.
Whirlpool, so that's magical, right?
Yep.
My offhand attack is 21 to hit.
Was that also a plus a magic
Yeah. Yep.
for it? Yeah. Okay.
That's 5 damage.
Okay.
And my second attack with Whirlpool is going to be an 11. That's it.
That was 11 to hit.
Yes.
Or 11 damage.
Yes,
Okay.
11 to hit. I'm sorry.
No, I just want to make sure. Felicia, you're up.
And I'm
reminder
assuming-
of what you've seen, Felicia.
What's that?
So a reminder of what you've seen. They went up to it. Woody
Yeah.
threw a dying rat on the pile
Yeah.
of money. 2 coins fell off the pile onto the floor, and then the water elemental came up.
2 coins made 1 water elemental, rather.
Yeah, well, 2 coins fell out of the well. Yeah, onto the floor.
Okay. Yeah. Is it tall enough that I could shoot over our
Yes,
guys?
you can
or-
definitely shoot over it.
And you said there's 2 coins just on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Whereabouts are those? Like,
Whoa. Like, right there.
all right, I'm gonna see if I can get up there and toss them back in.
So you move forward. Oh,
Yeah. Like along the side of the left wall there. Yeah.
no. You move up, bend down, pick up the coins.
Yeah.
And toss them back in.
Correct.
And when you do that, the water elemental dissipates back down into the well.
I just look at everybody and I go, rats.
Well, I guess we ain't doing that again.
I'm gonna swim back to where I was.
Are we not?
Yeah, are we in combat still?
You are now out of combat.
I'm gonna throw another 2 gold in there just to make sure.
I'm definitely swimming back.
All right, so Felicia swum back to here. All right, so you guys put a total of how much gold at this point? 7?
I think that's 6, 7. Yeah.
7, I believe. Yeah, nothing has still happened.
Okay, so
Throw 3 more gold in there.
Still nothing. I mean,
perhaps we should stop with the gold and rest while we
at
know.
the gold that's in there, like the jewels and stuff in there, is like 10 gold pieces is not even close to what's in there. So
Perhaps we should rest now and not put any more rats inside.
I pick up the guy's head and I throw it in.
okay, when it launches, when it lands in all the jewels and stuff, it makes a. Let's see.
I toss it from like half
By
court.
like
And I go,
a miracle,
Kobe.
like it hits, and like gold coins fly up into the air, and they all flutter down and land back in the well, except for one lands right on the edge, teetering, but stays there and does not fall out, and like nothing happens.
That was pretty cool, right?
Can someone just push it slightly back into the other coins?
Sure, you can push it back, yeah.
I'll push it back into the coins.
Okay. No, when that happens, nothing happens when you do that. But
Okay, I just want to make sure it doesn't fall
All right, I
off.
guess we're taking a short rest.
Yep.
You
All
guys
right.
gonna try to take a short rest?
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
say we move back more towards the hole.
Yes, we're all going towards the hole. We like the hole.
That's what you do.
Okay, so as you guys move
John's
back,
losing his mind.
that was a very lucky roll. Is all I will say. So yeah, as you guys are sitting there, as you sit down and kind of settle in for your short rest, let me see here. You guys see like some how are they described here? Humanoid shapes, like, but they're not really like they're humanoid shapes, but they don't appear to have faces or anything. Appear carrying food through this wave of water and go across and disappear into the other one.
Is this like a portal situation?
I don't know. There's like, but they like this. It's a strange looking. It's almost barely visible humanoid, but doesn't have a face. And yeah, it just kind of drifts across there. But it appears to be carrying a tray of food, and it disappears through the other one. And then after a few minutes, it reappears carrying an empty tray and goes back across.
So it's going left to right?
It went both directions.
No, but I mean, with the food, it went left. And with
With the food, it went this. Yeah, it went this way. Without, it went back this way.
Gotcha.
So you guys want to follow?
Mind you, this has been. You guys have been about 15 minutes into your short rest.
All right. Well. I don't want to interrupt anybody's resting, so.
I stay seated or standing or whatever I am.
Sorry,
Just
I missed
so-
most of that.
Actually, so excuse me, I described these wrong. So it was humanoid shape, wearing white tabards emblazoned with the Skyhorn family symbol and a blue seashell. And yeah, and they were carrying some food and went back and forth. So that's what the shape did. So yeah, it has like white tabards. So it does appear to be like wearing clothes, but it's barely visible outside of where the clothes are.
So if he's taking food to somebody, that means he's serving somebody. So that means it's somebody bigger than him. So do you want to go right to
But he
see?
ignored you, or it ignored you, I should say. Are you guys going to try to complete your rest?
Yep.
Okay.
So after a little while, before the hour's up, you see another servant go across carrying something. This one's covered. You can't tell exactly what it is. And then after a few minutes, it reappears, headed back the other way.
Okay, you said they do that when the hour's up, right?
No, there's been two within your hour. The second
with it,
happened
okay.
also within your hour. You still going to try to get your short rest in?
Yeah.
All right. You guys managed to get your short rest in. What would you like to do?
Well, I'd like to. I make this. I voice this. I would like to wait until we see that again, so I can do a religion check and see what's going on, perhaps.
Or, and just hear me out. We can just like go through the portal. We're gonna find out like that way for sure.
If we go right.
I would like to. What do I have? I'm gonna pull out a torch. I mean, obviously not light it because we're underwater, but I'm gonna pull out just an unlit torch and toss it into the thing.
Okay.
Into what thing? The door?
So when you toss it, it just gets sucked in and it appears to just be stuck in the curtain of the water. And do you leave it there?
Well, I'm not gonna reach in for it.
Okay, so as you stand there and watch it over a few minutes, it's slowly almost like it's being damaged. It eventually starts to break apart, and if you leave it long enough, it's eventually just gonna be destroyed.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if it's gonna obviously yeah, that seems like bad news.
Can we just wait and observe the faceless character go through again, see if it parts or if it just goes through it?
All right. So you guys sit there and it goes quite a while goes by. Are you guys just gonna hang out till this happens?
I am.
All right. So it's an hour plus before it happens again. And as you guys are just kind of standing there, and this thing doesn't have a face. It just appears to be like a barely visible person, but it is wearing these clothes, and that you guys recognize as the mark of the.
Okay.
And it just moving through. What do you do?
As he's moving through, I'd like to do the religion check and also my ability again.
What's your ability?
The one about the celestial fiend, desecrated, consecrated, all that.
Yeah, you get no hit off your ability, and give me a religion check.
You can use that ability ad nauseum.
So what?
Yeah, how many times do you use that? That seems like a lot.
I can use it 5 times a day.
Wow, that's a lot. Okay.
All right, and for the religion check, that roll will be a 19.
Yeah, you have no idea what this is.
Okay, well now we observe Goldie wanted to watch it go the other side.
So as it goes through, the water doesn't part or anything. It just moves through it.
Can we just try to capture it when it comes through again?
Okay. I'm gonna get in my gray bag.
Oh, get the face. Right? Oh, he's got the face.
No, another living animal.
Okay.
Description. Where
Oh,
is
Panther.
that inventory? Where is that?
How many times a day can you use that thing?
3 times.
Okay.
Do.
So you're doing this before you wait for the thing to come back. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, as Woody's pulling this thing out, I'm going to ask, are you going to try and throw it through? I may have some
no,
strength on you. Would you like me to?
It's a panther.
So yes, it immediately starts to drown. Also,
Does anyone have like
Now try and
water
push it
breathing or
through.
something?
No, it doesn't attack me.
so well, it's under, and then doesn't it follow your commands?
Yeah, it's friendly to me. Yes.
Yeah.
But it's
So
dying.
if you shove it in, I need your panther to make a strength saving throw.
Okay, I have no clue what its strength is.
Hang on, I can look at the panther.
Do we consider it an ally of mine since it's an ally of Woody's?
Just a straight roll was 20. I
The
meant not
strength
20,
is-
not 20, not 29. Sorry.
9. Well, its strength is +2, so that's 11.
If you consider it an ally, it gets an additional +5.
What's it say on the bag of
Let me
stuff?
pull the bag back up. No, go away. Gray bag of tricks. Ordinary bag made from gray cloth. You can use an action to pull the fuzzy object from the bag and throw it up to 20 feet. When the object lands, it transforms into a creature that you determine by rolling a d8 and consulting the table that corresponds, which I have the table down here. Creature vanishes at the next dawn or when it's reduced to 0 hit points. The creature is friendly to you and your companions, and it acts on your turn. You can use a bonus action to command how the creature moves and what action it takes on its next turn, or give it general orders such as attack your enemies. In the absence of such orders, the creature acts in a fashion appropriate with its nature. Once 3 fuzzy objects have been pulled from the bag can't be used again until the next dawn.
So, I mean, I would say that's something under your control, not necessarily an ally, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Also, it doesn't. I don't think it matters if it succeeds. I think he was doing it to find out what happened.
What would happen to it? Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna say. So it would. What did you say it rolled?
I rolled a 9, and you said they had +2.
Okay.
So that'd be an 11.
So yeah. So it gets, as soon as it touches the water, it gets pulled inside, and it takes back to the thing, and it appears to be like trapped there and
Inside the water.
inside the water, the cascading water, and although it was drowning anyway, it appears to take damage and die.
Okay. And disappears.
Yeah.
I go, well, we're not getting anywhere. Like, clearly we have to do this. So here I go. And I'm just going to walk through.
Which way are you going? Which one? You going this way or this way?
To the right.
So you are not waiting for that thing to come back. You're just doing it.
The thing is over there, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll wait then.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna wait till it comes back before you try. Okay. So after a few minutes, it reappears, moves through. What do you guys do? It appears to be paying no mind to you.
Can we grab it? Can we restrain it? Can we?
All right. So when you go to try to restrain it, it dissipates into a puff of bubbles. and what cloth that it was wearing just kind of vanishes with it, or what appears to have been cloth that it was wearing vanishes with it.
You still got. There's got to be something to let you into this bloody thing. And there's nothing left of it other than bubbles.
Yeah, the bubbles just dissipated and are gone.
I love how Alec was gonna like test it with this creature coming through the, and then it was like, no, get her, Ray.
All right. So now what are we trying? Are we?
I'm walking through.
All right. I need you to make a strength save.
Just a straight strength.
Mm-hmm.
Another person's face.
+5.
$28.
Okay, so yeah, as you walk into it, it appears to try to it feels like it's trying to grab a hold of you, but because you are so strong and powerful, Gargle just pushes right through, and you emerge on the other side. And Gargle sees as you enter, you make it through, and you see this round room. The water in this ornate chamber is free of the tarry filth found everywhere else. Giant-sized bookshelves and a desk. Actually, let me double. Yeah. Giant-sized bookshelves, a desk, and a plush bed with gauzy canopy fill the space. There's a door in the northern wall. A sonorous voice inside the bed canopy says, "To leave the lobster on the desk and be gone." Actually, excuse me. Leave the lobster on the desk and be gone.
I immediately follow him.
Well, you didn't hear any of this, but yeah. So as soon as he went through, you tried to follow through. Okay, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
17.
All right. As you enter, it grabs a hold of you, and you struggle mightily, but you do manage to emerge on the other side. And yeah, just as you hear the "begone."
Can I see through that?
No, you cannot. You just know that they both entered, and unlike with the panther that you could see kind of get was still vaguely, you could see it get destroyed in the water. They didn't do that. Didn't happen to them. You could tell that didn't happen to them. That's all you know.
Yeah, I want to fire off my ability again as soon as I'm on the other side and get to see the whole room.
So
Celestial, Fiend.
You nothing.
Undead, Consecrated, or Desecrated.
Nope. None of those things trigger.
Nimrod, do all of us have like a +5 if we try to go through this thing? Is that how that works?
Only if you're within 10 feet of me, and where I'm at. If those are 5-foot squares, once you get in there, yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Yeah, depending on if Nimrod stays toward the door, yes.
Okay.
Nina, as you're saying, how long are the rest of you debating here before you go through?
I'll try and go through.
I mean, are you going immediately, or are you going to debate a minute after they go through?
I would definitely debating.
I would have went relatively quickly after I saw them both go through.
Okay, so we'll say Woody tries it.
And it's just a strength save. Okay.
Yep.
18.
Yeah, you also struggle, but also make it through. And as Woody emerges, you hear the voice go, "I told you to be gone and to leave the lobster and be gone." And the canopy pulls back. And I forgot to add this to the slide. So hang on 1 second. Slide. Dumb stupid thing.
Watch out, guys. It's click to add title.
Oh no, 63806.
you see one of these guys. This guy emerges from the curtains. And he's like, "Oh, visitors." Let me get to the.
Once I see that, I step forward about 5 feet or so and say, "We are but humble servants. How may we be of service, master?"
Ah, well, I didn't know I had any servants like you, but I do like your attitude. Hang on 1 second. I'm trying to check something here. Much better than those slimy sailors that have been moving back and forth through here.
Yes, another of our member accidentally walked through and he turned to bubbles. You seem to need some flesh and blood help. We'd be glad to be of service.
No. They do that all the time. Who are you, gentlemen, and how did you get here?
My name is Nimrod, and this is my captain, Gargle These Nuts.
Yo, leave me out of this, dude.
Well, you're already here, and that's Woody. We're willing to be servants because we saw someone representing the great Dagon, and I assume you do as well, yes?
Oh, you're with that nasty group?
No, we're not with them. We saw them.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I said, we're not with them, sir. We saw them, and we were wondering, are you with Dagon?
Oh, I've never been so insulted in my life.
Oh, good. That means we can be of service.
As long as they don't bother me, I don't bother them.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay,
so
Goldie and Felicia, it's been a minute or so. Have you guys followed, or have you continued to just hang back?
Well, I'm not jumping through if she don't run through.
Yeah, I'll go, but I'm gonna say if I get stuck, I want you to just charge and push me through. All right, so I'll go. That's not good. That's gonna be a 9.
All right, yeah. So Felicia, when you touch the so let me get back to this.
Water.
You are grappled by the flowing water, and you're going to take only you take 5 bludgeoning damage, but you are now taking a turn here. Goldie, what do you do?
Well, I'm gonna follow.
Get a running head start, man. Just barrel through. Just like a linebacker. I just want you to plow through this.
Oh, okay, hold on. So I rolled a 16
plus his 5.
Oh, plus my 5, right? Because
he gives me
nope.
5. No, because he stepped away. Forward. He stepped away.
Oh yeah, no, he moved into the room to talk to this
What a jackass!
He did that.
I was like, "Where's he going?"
then my roll was much.
Okay, so that doesn't really matter. But did you roll a 16?
I rolled a 16.
Okay, so Goldie, when you hit the water, you feel yourself trying to get grappled and held, and you stumble and make it out, but you see that Felicia's still stuck inside. And at this point, I'm giving everyone else has noticed. Woody and Gargle, you have noticed that Felicia is. When Goldie stumbles out, you turn and look, and you see Felicia is stuck inside. What does anybody do?
Can I try and pull her out?
You can't, Goldie. You use this turn.
Okay, gotcha.
Woody can.
Like the best of Bon Jovi, I'm slippery when wet, guys. Be careful.
I need a strength save there, Woody.
All righty. I crit 25.
Oh yeah, you jerk Felicia right out, and into the room, and Goodness.
You're welcome, Felicia.
There sure is a bunch of you people. You still haven't, other than insult me by saying I'm with those others, you haven't told me why you're here.
Well, I am questing.
Why are
I need
any
to
of us
destroy
here?
Dagon. I'm looking for allies.
just sort of puking on the floor.
I mean, honestly, why are any of us here? In the grand scheme of
42.
things.
What a strange group you are. I'm finding this conversation becoming boring.
Well, how may we be of service? We came into your home,
Leave
so
me and bring me. You can leave and bring me my lobster.
may we have permission to move freely in order to get this lobster? It was rather hard through your little whirlpool there.
Well, clearly you didn't pay the toll then, did you?
We don't know how much the toll is. We put how many gold did we put in?
Over
7?
10.
10.
At least 10.
10.
10 gold. How much is required?
Gold? What are you, beggars? What a pathetic offering. So, that is pitiful, to put it mildly.
How much? Well, I'm way in the back, so
Did anyone else want to say anything?
Woody and Felicia at the back because Woody had to pull her out. So, but yeah.
so what is the toll?
Well, just a measly 500 gold pieces, and then you can move freely.
Felicia starts throwing up again.
Oh, creature, what is wrong with you? Please leave. You're fouling my water.
What do you desire? It's not just lobster for the day.
Well, I'm stuck here, so I prefer to have, my punishment here to be as pleasant as possible. I'll happily chit chat with you, but
Who
again,
is
I have
punishing
just got
you,
why you're
sir?
here. What?
Who is punishing you?
Oh,
No,
I
no, I don't.
Oh, that's what we have.
I once granted a wish to a mortal, and I was deemed to be foolish, so they've banned me to this plane for the time being. But only 100-year stint. I'll be home in no time.
Are there any other doors leading out of this room?
You can see a door. Right there.
Did this happen to be a rock lobster that you want?
Oh, any kind of, let's see.
Rock lobster.
Is there any way we can help you get out of here?
Oh, no. I'm in no hurry. I'll leave when the time comes. It's no big deal.
Okay.
So tell me more about these wishes.
Well, I certainly won't be granting any of those anytime soon.
Because you can't?
Because as you see, I've been banned to this place for doing so. So why would I want to? While I could do the 100 years, no problem, I would not want to continue to stay.
Some all-powerful genie. I bet you can't even stop what's going on here.
Give me a. Okay, you're asking the. Why do I care what's happening here? As long as they don't foul my area, I have no problem with this.
What is going on here then? Oh, he's gonna roll.
Worked in Aladdin.
I mean, I guess you.
Come on, Al.
Are you guys gonna try to like?
No,
you guys
I don't.
given
I
me,
don't
like,
care
a
about this guy.
perception or a persuasion or anything like that here as you're talking. So.
Oh,
I mean, I'm. Gargle is uninterested by this guy.
Do you know what's causing the black mess through the portal hole and the kelp seeming to drain of life?
Man, I want to just make sure I
Did,
don't.
did you hear my question I asked
Yeah,
him?
I want to see what he actually. I'm just trying to make sure I know what he will say. So, Oh, yes, I know exactly what's causing all of this. That fool of a captain summoning such a thing.
What thing did he summon, sir?
Oh, I don't know. Some fish-like abomination or something. I don't know.
If you can tell us or take us there, we will leave.
And
Oh,
get your lobster.
why would I want to? Well, if you expedite my lobster delivery, I might be inclined to. Well, no, I still wouldn't help you.
You pull the lobster out of
Yeah,
that. Felix?
I'm going to try persuading him to do it by saying, if you don't help us, we're sort of stuck here and we're fouling your ass. She's already thrown up out how many times? 3?
Well, I'm not stopping you from moving on. I'm just not going to help you.
She obviously can't handle going through again. She'll have to stay here for, I don't know.
There's a door
days.
right there.
The door above.
Yes,
Right
what,
there.
are you blind, sir?
Does that lead to an exit?
It
Well, leads
from
somewhere
here,
better than
and
this.
I'm finding this conversation becoming more boring by the moment.
I'm with
I
with
walk
him
to
on
the
it
door.
This time.
All
It's
you
been
have
lovely,
is time.
pleasant, wonderful. Moving on.
Move it. Well, have a nice day. We'll just go through the door.
Yes, yes.
Uh,
be gone,
I
be
open
gone.
the door.
All right, so you guys move up to the door, and let's see here. Get the map
So,
real quick.
Felicia, are you bloody?
I mean, yeah. A little bit.
Nimrod.
A little bit.
You gotta look, can you
I don't have a single spell.
All right,
I'll take
so
care.
if you open this door, what you guys see is a short hall opening into a
Kelp infested.
okay, so we're gonna go up here. So there's a short hallway that appears to open into a wider room, and with that, we're gonna stop right there for the night. As you
I'll
guys,
give Felicia a healing potion.
Yeah, I
thought
was just
I
gonna do
had
that.
that
I was
some.
seeing what I had.
okay, well you can do that before we. But as you open the door, yes, this is what you're seeing: a short hallway, a narrow chamber opens into a wide hall. A mural of vibrant coral reefs fill the ceiling. Statues of regal mermaid sea nymphs holding tridents line the room. The water is streaked with muck. Frauds of rotting kelp sway in the currents. And we will leave it right there for the moment. So,
Does that kelp look like the kelp outside?
let me double check.
What kind of potion?
I just
yes, it
it's a
looks
normal
very
healing.
similar
I'll put
to
you
what
in
was in-
private chat what it does.
Ah, thank you.
The kelp looks the same as the kelp you saw before. And so as you enter, there's a little bit there and there, but it does appear to be blocking sort of your entrance to that wider hall.
How tall is the hallway?
Does it say? The other places were 30 feet, so I'm going to assume this is still a 30 feet high.
So I know we're not doing it tonight, but
No more questions.
Would that mean there's plenty
You're
of
going to
room?
ask next week because you're not going to remember. So,
No more questions.
because you're going to ask me the same questions next week. So, no. All right. With that, we're going to end it right there. I want to thank Dwayne and Gordon for hanging out with us tonight, aggressively for stopping by. And Kenneth was in here also. So thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. And yeah, we will see you all next week. Later, everybody.
See ya.